Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in this system.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that? They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What?
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing like that.
Oh, fuck me.
The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Nothing in the vicinity. Gotta keep looking. Don't see anyone. I'll go over there. Couldn't have gone far. It's clear. Moving on.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get... Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal.
I found the detonator.
I'm certain not too far off. Target firing! I need some help!
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Secure position.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided.
You like this? Suspect was there a moment.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? or someone else's interests. See you next week.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Received. We'll engage if necessary.
Yeah.
Immobilizing the suspect.
Where's my back? Received. We have an armed target. Over.
Global British broadcaster. Britain's first news.
There's our target. Over.
We are inbound. Stand by.
London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham, your source for what they don't want to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe there could be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours, and yet here we are. Those old government promises of adequate food turn out to be just an illusion. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that could be easily cured. The black market means that criminal gangs like Clan Kenny run our cities. And Prime Minister Dev Hassani is people around to pretend to care. How do we go from consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves, fighting for supplies? What turns it like to a wild west that
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Approaching with caution. Over.
protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
Yeah, I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? First stuff that stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse when we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes stopped coming in. Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use for cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer. That stuff has a half-life of 66 hours. As soon as those walls went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying. And then the medicines. The thing is, there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was a moment before it took place when actually there was some effort to try and stockpile some of the medicines. There was some things that could be done. For a lot of it, there was simply nothing that could be done. We had a major problem with drugs for schizophrenia. So we saw such an uptick in the kind of attacks that you saw in the street and people suffering on their own because they didn't have the mental health drugs, because those drugs simply couldn't be stockpiled.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
We never have. For hundreds of years, we produced
Moving inbound to hostile.
As soon as those wars went up, we started having significant material problems. In Britain always told itself it had this national myth, right, that it was because it got war, political hardship. I mean, that wasn't really the case during the war.
Control, call an ambulance to my location.
Now, what did you do? People don't want to go to it. They were desperate for the things that they had before, and they were scared. So they went to the black market. The same thing that always happens. And where did the growth of plan come from? It came from people wanting the things that they could previously get through the middle and can now only get through the black market, funneling funds towards criminality. From there, we get
We're on their tail. Over.
Of this big war on economy and security that seems to dominate what's going on.
Nothing shakes people's faith in politics quite as much as their appetite for defense.
Eyes on suspect. They crossed the checkpoint.
Going in for a tactical ram.
Capitalism's essentially failed. I mean, one key quality of Mexican citizens, there will be certain people who will have places that will run the society in this way, and people will have enough. And now, with this kind of huge shortages of everything,
I'm in pursuit of the target.
Collapse, it hasn't delivered on the primary promise. And I think we can really reach a situation where we have to do away with capitalism entirely. We're seeing a situation where there's shortages.
Preparing to intercept vehicle.
Weapon has been drawn. Moving in.
That's it.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
A manual override to the secret entrance? If I get to hack some nodes later, I'm gonna geek out.
Pursuing the target. Over.
I'll see you downstairs later then. One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Look at that. Abracadabra. Oi, anyone here? Where are the lights at?
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
No, not that. Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go... Connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. I mean, catch up on what I missed. That's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Hello and welcome.
I'm Claire Walker.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding...
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important.
I'll be right down. Could use the...
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. That's it. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. That's it. You're getting it. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. That's it! Yes! Nice one!
There's only one more skill you need to master.
Welcome to DedSec.
Banging! I'm gassed. When do we start bashing heads in?
What's good, mate?
Just like that, huh?
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you. First order of business. The signals intelligence